Maple Hollow, Indiana, population 3,400. A place where people still left their doors unlocked, where everyone knew your name, and secrets rarely stayed buried. That's why the disappearance of 27-year-old Sera Whitmore one rainy Thursday in October shook the town to its core. Sera wasn't just any resident, she was the town's beloved waitress at Benny's Diner, the kind of person who remembered your coffee order and asked about your kids. She was the last person anyone expected to vanish. On October 12th, Sera's shift ended at 9 p.m. Cameras from the diner's parking lot showed her leaving in her old blue Honda Civic. But she never made it home. Her roommate, Megan, reported her missing the next morning when she found Sera's bed untouched and her phone still on the kitchen counter. At first, police suspected a random act of violence, a carjacking, maybe, or someone passing through town. The wooded backroads and long stretches of farmland gave plenty of places to disappear. But as investigators dug deeper, they realized Sera's life wasn't as simple as it seemed. Detectives uncovered that Sera had recently ended a relationship with her manager, Tom Bennett, a married man nearly twice her age. Friends said she had grown anxious and withdrawn in the weeks before she vanished. Texts from Tom showed late-night arguments and veiled threats. "You don't know what you're doing. Don't ruin this for both of us." Adding to the mystery, Sera had recently been in contact with a journalist from Indianapolis. The topic? Alleged financial misconduct at Benny's Diner, money that had gone missing from staff payroll. 5 days after she disappeared, Sera's car was found abandoned near the edge of Miller's Creek, keys still in the ignition. Inside were her jacket and a half-finished cup of coffee. The car had no signs of forced entry or struggle. Forensic teams found a single fingerprint on the door handle, belonging not to Tom, but to Megan, her roommate. At first, Megan claimed she'd simply borrowed the car weeks before, but inconsistencies in her story caught the attention of detectives. When confronted, she broke down. She confessed that she and Tom had been having an affair, one Sera had recently discovered. According to Megan, Sera had threatened to go public about both the affair and the diner's financial crimes. Tom panicked. The two argued behind the diner after closing that night. But when police brought Tom in, they found something chilling. He had an airtight alibi backed by security footage at a nearby motel with another employee. Megan's confession began to unravel. Under pressure, she finally admitted the truth. She had confronted Sera that night, terrified her friend would destroy both her career and reputation. A push, a fall, and a moment of panic turned into something irreversible. She led detectives to a clearing near Miller's Creek, where Sera's body was found buried beneath a thin layer of leaves. The town of Maple Hollow would never be the same. At her sentencing, Megan tearfully told the court she only wanted to stop Sera from talking. Tom resigned and left town quietly. Benny's Diner closed within a month, its neon sign flickering one last time. To this day, locals still leave flowers by the creek. For them, Sera's story is a haunting reminder that even in the quietest towns, darkness can hide behind familiar smiles.